Hey everyone, so we just ended the conference here, the real conference, the annual conference with the award ceremonies and all of the other amazing announcements. And one of the biggest announcements that came out of the real conference for those of you that are thinking about possibly joining real is that our revenue share, which is created when we hire in and train and guide and coach other real advisors. Our revenue share is now going to be in perpetuity in retirement. So, what that means is that if you are building a little bit of a team yourself or bring in some advisors and support some advisors throughout your career path, as long as they stay realtors at Real, then you get that revenue share in retirement. So not only is revenue share now in perpetuity for your family should something happen to you while you're building this juggernaut, but now you're also going to be able to get paid something in retirement for the production of your team members. So what that does really at the end of the day is it gives you the opportunity to be able to bring in some other real advisors into the network and support the hell out of them even in your retirement. They want you there supporting them, and they need you there supporting them. And that's just another way to be able to make sure that as they're doing their production volumes and their production volumes are increasing, your retirement checks are increasing too. There is no other brokerage on the planet that offers a retirement plan based upon production of the people that you bring in underneath you in the course of your career path. There are so many other things that are just massive benefits to being at Real. Revenue share is just one of those things. And the different layers to revenue share are all part of that as well too. But the other thing that we also launched here at Real, at the Real conference, was a community fund as well too, that we all collectively put $72,000 into. And it was actually 36, but the company's matching the other 36 to make it 72. And the first earmark of those funds are to those agents out in Hawaii who lost everything. Basically, we do have some real agents in Hawaii who lost everything. Luckily, they survived with their life. And the other thing that was exceptionally dynamic out of this year's Real conference is that our CEO our CEO's family is in Israel right now. Our CEO was able to get out of Israel because of some connections that he has and his past that makes him a great CEO. And he's been able to jump on an airplane, get out of Israel to be here for the conference. It's great to see him here, but his family tonight is sleeping in a war zone in Israel. And just keep that in mind as we celebrate what's going on for us, and understand that there are people around this globe right now that don't have a place to sleep. And that's all part of the tribute to what we're doing here today as well too. It's amazing. The culture is simply stunning. There are so many other things that are also getting launched. I can't keep track of them all. But they're all there to be able to make my job easier. Oh, one of the other amazing things that's coming for all of the US advisors at the very least, and it will be coming to Canada at some point in time, is a credit card where as you use the credit card throughout the course of your day, you're using credit cards all the time. But why can't the points on that credit card go to pay for your and reduce down your fees that you have to pay to be part of Real? Every time you use your credit card, you go buy a car. Well, hey, I'll use my credit card for that. And that way, your fees throughout the course of the year, as you use your credit card at the grocery store, anywhere else, doing anything that you need to do to fund your business, go to conferences, you will get credits back onto your card that reduce your fees here at Real as well too. So not only now Real has some of the lowest fees to be a realtor on the planet, the collaboration is just is just amazing. The brains, the creative abilities of all of these people to be able to help build something that is unique to you, is just stunning. And I don't know why realtors are not flocking in droves to Real. It is completely different than any other model on the planet. And if you know somebody that's thinking about becoming a realtor, have them reach out, 519-995-6145. Be more than happy to talk with them about their options, and about how they want to structure their business going forward. Because over here, it's when you make this choice and you get over someplace where you belong and can see the opportunity and know that you've not got to go anywhere else anymore for the rest of your career path, it sure is a nice feeling to have. I have that both in my insurance and investments business. And you're going to see those videos here next month from Austin, Texas, a really nice hotel there in Austin, Texas. And I have them also in my real estate empire. So I have that built into all of my business units now. And it's really a really nice place to be, because I don't have to worry about the semantics or the movement of a company any longer. It has its roots now firmly down pat. When I get home from San Diego, I'm going to be working on an estate clean out over on Evarts in South Windsor. If you know anybody looking for a really nice 3-bedroom house in South Windsor on a really nice lot on Evarts, I have one coming up. It's not going to be my listing. It's going to be listed by another team. But if you would like to have the opportunity to be able to see that house and have first crack at that house, I've got first crack at that house through my estates cleanout business. So we're going to be doing that. The team's going to be together over at Evart, getting that going and getting that cleaned out. Should take no more than a week. We'll get that house sold then, and be able to get the money freed up for that couple that desperately needs that money for their care. They're both in care. One is in memory care and the other is just in care. And so getting that house sold for them to be able to recognize that revenue, to be able to have the money to be able to continue care, is very important. And that's what we're going to be doing over on Evarts as well too. Other appointments coming up as well too. Got a listing coming up on Central. So if you know anybody looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on Central, have one coming up. There's a little bit more work to have to be doing with that, and I'll be working with them as well too when I get back. That's so far, that's what's going on. There is the potential of another listing over off of Riverside Drive, but don't want to speculate on that one as of yet. There still is a little bit more work to have to be doing there. So that wraps it up from San Diego here. I can go out and now start having a drink or two. The party tonight is a neon party. I'm not a huge party down kind of guy, but I will be going over to this for a while, to be able to stand around and celebrate with everybody all of the year that has been. It's been a very good year for the business, and looking forward into 2024. There are some amazing things that are getting launched in my firm as well too. That will be helping to build more volume and more of a presence in the city of Windsor. So that wraps it up from here in San Diego. This is Brian, your realtor for the city of Windsor, reaching out to you. Don't hesitate, give me a call, 519-995-6145. 519-995-6145. I'm here for you. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.